Hi. Hello everyone. We are bussing. That's right. Limbussing. Because I finished the dungeon yesterday. Night? 2 nights? Like what is it? Like a few hours ago basically. I stayed awake. To finish the dungeon because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to do it this morning or something. But it was easier than I thought it would be. So that's a good thing. We are starting with the magic Limbus. If I press it, will it just... Yes. Strange? What? Strange seas ahead. Embark on a pelagic journey. All hands on deck to remodel the bus. I guess we need to clear 4.51 to unlock... Which is this. To unlock this. Event identities and ego on the team boost the amount of bus modifying scrap earned. Oh, we're gonna roll first then, because I kind of want the Ishmael identity. Oh, Rioche also has an ego. I didn't see that. All our boatwork Sinclair. He looks good in this picture. He looks way better than like the gay choker one, to be honest. Okay. What is that? Oh, this is where we... Ooh. I like the sound effect. Let's roll. If you're not here for the rolling, then sucks to be you, because it's the most fun part of anyone playing a gacha, isn't it? We are trying to extract Ishmael. The ego, I don't really care too much about. I have 8,600 lunacy. So I can roll quite a few times, to be honest. I might even have enough boxes to just outright buy it. Oh my god, what the fuck? How is this even possible? Oh my god. Okay, I take it. I got it, everyone. First roll on stream. I should always roll on stream, to be honest. Maybe even... There's not much point to getting a dupe in this game, to be honest. Like in other games, a dupe is really good. Like in Nikki, you want lots of dupes for certain characters. But... Oh my god, I did indeed get her twice. I can't believe it. I don't have to roll anymore. This was indeed some weird-ass kind of streamer luck. Thank you. Thank you, Mr... What's his name again? Ki-hoon? Thank you, Director Sonbei. I will wire you the money later. Wait, shouldn't he pay me? I don't know. Well then, let's go. There's 7 days left of this, which means after the stream I have to grind quite a lot. Let's just get going. Wait, is there an explanation for this? Oh, this is too much to read. I can't be bothered. 4.51, the beach episode. I gotta wonder if it's really called that in Korean, or if this like an English meme reference. After a long journey through a tunnel, we finally arrived at a place called the Great Lake. Taking in the view of the vast and turquoise waters, the sinners begin excitedly chattering about what they want to do at the beach. But are we really here on vacation? I'll get more lunacy for that. Yi Sang Feet. Very nice. Ji-hoon, that's his name. Kim Ji-hoon. It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at K-Corp. And the immense dullness of... Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't finished the chapter yet. If you're even slower than me, and I already am very slow. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was just starting to sink in. Pretty sure I saw a road that looked exactly like this one 30 minutes ago. All roads look the same.
둥지와 뒷골목의 도로를 비교해서는 곤란합니다. 뒷골목에서는 통하는 길만 안다면 골목 구석구석을 질주하며 갔을 수 있었겠지만 보통 둥지 안에서 차를 타고 어딘가를 간다는 것은 어마어마하게 끔찍한 교통체증까지 감안하겠다는 뜻이니까요.
How affordable are cars in this universe, I wonder?
그래서 돈 좀 주머니에 짤랑거린다 싶으면 W4 워프 열차도 타고 그러는 거 아니겠어?
Oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
워프 열차는...
The bus fell silent as though everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds. Wait, where did they say it, Treen? Is this when you're reading like the identity stories or something? Is this a throwback to that? When you get like the Jenny identities?
전 역시 버스가 나은 것 같네.
Yeah, they do know. Maybe she just doesn't care.
동의한다.
Wait, what did he say in the original that they translated this in French? How can French even be a language in this? It's already very meta that this is being translated to another language, but why do we have like what? How do you justify this? What?
차라리 히스처럼 속 편하게 자기라도 하자. 창밖만 보고 있다가는 지루해 죽겠으니까.
So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus. I can think of at least one thing you can do on the bus, making very little progress. Toward a tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere.
거의 다 왔군요. 이 터널만 지나면 곧 길이 틀 겁니다.
Just as Faust said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. Other languages exist. Yeah, other languages exist, but just because they do, it doesn't really give them, like, it still doesn't make much sense. It's only just now that I thought about it, though. That's good. I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we're almost there. Speaking of which, our destination was... Yes, indeed. Once again, we were being blindly led along by our guide to who knows where. Don't you think it's about time he started telling us where we're going?
단태 씨가 목적지를 묻는군요.
I was asking if he could start telling us where we're headed before we leave, but I thought better of it.
이번 목적지는 최종 목적지는 유사에 위치한 로보토미 지부입니다.
U-Corp.
뭐야, 이스. 자다가 깼어? 갑자기 움찔거려서 놀랬잖아. 죄송해요.
I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now. Dante, are you dense? It's because every time we go somewhere, one sinner clearly reacts to it. It's not that crazy. Wait, so by our final destination, you mean...
지금 우리는 경유지를 향해 갑니다.
Just as Virgilius finished the sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. Like being born.
저건
I looked to the window, which had suddenly turned bright. And the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I had ever seen graced my eyes. You have never seen an ocean before, at least not that you can remember. So every ocean would have been the most turquoise blue you would have ever seen. So there's something she likes more than fixes, which is great bodies of water? With Don Quixote's enthusiastic exclamations, sinners began waking up from their naps one by one. The music is really unnervingly like upbeat, to be honest.
어머, 그래. 자기는 와봤던 거야? 나는 말만 들었지 한 번도 와본 적 없는데.
The sinners each began excitedly chattering about the sea.
아니, 잠깐. 벌써 내 차례라고?
Well, it goes by order of introduction, apparently, Ishmael, and you introduce yourself in 5th position, so... Except for one, that is.
아직 다들 준비가 안 됐는데.
Ishmael, you good?
아니요. 잠시만요.
Well, I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess. I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things, after all. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the sinners.
그러면 우리는 대호수로 가는 것이요?
대호수는 듣기만 해보고 실제로 본 적은 없었는데 이런 모습이었군요.
지친 우리의 여정 속에서 드디어 물놀이라는 것이 있을
Tell me right now, have they stolen swimsuit Dawn from me? Is this it? Dawn is so excited and wants to do a seaside picnic and I won't even get to see her?
이런 곳에서 휴양을 즐겨보는 것도 좋은 경험이겠어요.
Remind me to leave a bad review after the stream.
쉴 수 있게 된다면 따뜻한 모래사장 위에 누워 하늘을 바라보고 싶소.
나는 기다란 벤치에서 일광욕. 본인은 비치 볼리볼 모두와 함께 해보고 싶소.
Did she say this in English? Big volleyball. Oh, it must be really hard for like a Korean speaker to speak English. I shouldn't make fun of it really, but she said it. She said it in a very like boisterous way as well. I think is the word.
본인은 비치 볼리볼
I love it. Oh, bless you, Don Quixote's voice actor. I love you so much. Your delivery is so perfect.
그거 재밌겠네.
The sinners were all eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but
이봐 안내자 양반, 우리 정말 쉬는 거야?
no, we're just driving past, just to make everyone like jealous and sad. Everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virgilis never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach.
그럴 리가. 결혼?
바퀴를 도랑이 걸칠 거야. 끼.
The formerly on-track bus suddenly swerved and everyone was thrown around the bus, as is often the case.
뭔가 적습인가?
아니, 그저 경유지에 도착한 것뿐이다.
You know, I have to wonder, Virgilius' voice actor, does he always sound like this? Like, how many packs of cigarettes does he smoke a day to sound like this? This is crazy. Or it's just like him doing a role. The sinners got to their feet one by one, groaning with pain.
이게 대체 뭔가?
Here we go. This is what I wanted. Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp view outside the windows. Oh, Alfonso. Please tell me she's a woman. She's a woman, right? Alfonso is a woman. Because I made some very crass comments about her when recording. Oof. 4.52, Mudflat Scrapyard. Out of 35, of course, our destination was some squelchy green and fetid mudflat. Though I can see the blue sea in the distance, it feels as far away as a dream, buried in the mountains of trash from who knows where. What could we possibly be here for? Well, that goes from blue to green immediately. We enter. We edit our team because... Where is it? Ishmael. Oh, we need to level up first. Do we have some boost tickets? No, we don't have any... Oh, fucking okay, whatever. Level 30 should be enough, right? We need to up tie though. God damn it. It's gonna kick us out of the... What kind of attacks does she have? What changes? Gain tremor count. Add tremor count, gain power. Tie. Up tie once more.
크랩 드라이버를 좀 더 개조해봤죠. 아무래도 역시 이걸로 그 큰 놈을 잡아봐야겠어요.
Okay, that's gonna trigger a story which we're gonna read here. I mean, I think I did the same with a Rioche on the cooking event. Getting steamed alive in here. The sounds of ponderous sighs and crab shells cracking open filled the green, squelchy mudflat. Come on, pop right off. Come on. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what it sounds like as well. After a few labored grunts from the child, a metal scrap splashed onto the mudflat. Was soon added to the pile, which had grown taller than two trash crabs stacked together. Where'd the kid run off to? I thought he went to get the wagon, not cobble together a whole new one from scratch. Whew, I think I need a break. She wiped the sweat off her brow and plopped herself on top of a trash crab's shell, which had now become a rather serviceable stool. To quench her thirst, she raised the canteen she brought to her mouth and scowled. What the? Oh, I got a bottle full of iced water. When did it go lukewarm on me? Besides, it's salty. Yes, that's what she said. The top must have come loose or something. Child glowered at the canteen, at the lake, then back at the canteen. She again sighed deeply and dumped the entire canteen on her head. Not the smartest thing to do, really. She probably thought that the water would at least cool her down. How much longer do I have to keep doing this crap? That's me when recording Project Moon games. Brushing through a now-soaked hair, the child began to contemplate. She was thinking back to when she first woke up on this mud flat. She was glad that she was able to come back from the books. What? What? But it was unfortunate she couldn't choose where to come back from. Of course, the child didn't have a penny to her name. And even before she could find her bearings, she noticed a trash crab aggressively crawling towards her. All she could do was to face it, completely unarmed. Perhaps her fixer days weren't for naught after all. Watching her beat down a trash crab with her bare hands, the owners of the nearby boatworks offered to buy the scraps off her quarry. Thanks to their help that we were at least able to open our own boatworks. And whew, even that would have been a challenge had the other guys not returned as well. Charles' goal was to return to V Corp District 22. Back to where their office used to be. We get their old lives back. Still a ways to go to earn enough for the ride back. Hooey! I'm wasting time. The wagon will get here at some point. Might as well kill some more crabs until then. She dove back into the lake after muttering to herself. She whispered, aiming her weapon at the trash crab hiding in the depths of the lake. Sit still. No use struggling. Is she talking while underwater? What the fuck, Alfonso? Okay. We go back and now we have to go back in here. Here we go. We got a scrap. We enter here. We unchoose everyone. We're gonna use her. We're gonna use Rodian. We're gonna use. I really like Mersul actually. Gregor, and I guess. Yeah, I guess Honglu to bring some damage. Left is how many we need, right? Right is how many we bring. Yes, okay. Is it? I don't care. It's not like this event is gonna, like, challenge me, is it? How hard can it be, really?
말도 안 되고 이런 곳에서 베이케이션을 즐기란 말이야.
놀랍게도 돈키호테 베르길리우스 저 양반은 한 번도 놀라고 말한 적 없어.
아니, 제법 운치는 있군. 맘들.
아, 이럴 거면 아까 그 예쁜 모래사장은 왜 보여준 거야?
그러게요. 차라리 모르고 왔으면 기대도 안 했을 텐데.
아니, 저게 바로 코앞에 아까 보았던 모래사장이 있지 않을까? 왜 저리로 가지 않는 것이오? 공기도 깨끗해 보이고 날씨도 좋아 보이는데.
Is this just like? It looks like a picture or something, like a mosaic or something.
이번 목적지가 그쪽이 아니니까요.
Or maybe it's a glass pane. The sinner's faces grew dark with disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but you're not doing anything, Dante. Well, I guess you have the pain of resurrecting them, but that's not really that much, is it? I had a feeling this was going to happen. So where is this exactly? It would be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next.
이곳은 21구 유사의 뒷골목이죠. 아, 젠장.
You say we, but you mean you.
맞습니다.
But that's why there hasn't been congestion since the tunnel. Because we're not in a nest.
그건 둥지마다 그리고 뒷골목마다 다르기 때문에 일반화하기는 힘들어요. 하지만 이번의 경우는 그렇다고 볼 수 있겠네요.
저 옆은 개인 소유의 해변인가요?
물도 이쪽에 있는 물과 완전히 다른 색이네요.
I would have thought that Hong Lu, out of all of the sinners, would have known about private beaches on the lake because he owns one or something, or his family at least.
오, 그렇군. 칼로 변화듯 경계가 져 있다. 이런 특징을 가진 곳은 뻔하지.
네, 여긴
대호수죠. 여긴 원래 그래요. 저렇게 쉬기 좋게 평화로운 공간은 보통 둥지의 영역이죠.
설명의 기회가 자꾸 아사지는군요.
Does this place count as the back streets when it's so open?
뒷골목은 단순히 건물과 건물 사이에 생겨난 골목만을 칭하지 않아요. 둥지가 품지 않은 구획의 전역을 의미하죠.
Yeah, it's also a euphemism for anal. Right.
뭐 이런 쓰레기 같은 것들이 너저런 걸 보면 누가 봐도 뒷골목 아니냐?
우후! 이것 보시오! 쓸만해 보이는...
뭐야? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
움직였어.
뭐가?
이 라디오! 움직였어! 21구의 라디오는 팔이 달려 움직이는 건가?
뭐 정말?
At Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. Whoa, this is really mean about Sinclair. Oh no, and that was all of a sudden a monster. Dante could with 5 times the pain of a femur breaker because a sinner thought it would be funny to jump down a cliff. I can see this happening. Ah, okay. We're just gonna win rate. Honestly, what's the point of this game? I was baffled when I did. Wait, what's going on there? Why is the screen turning? What? When I did the dungeon yesterday night, I was severely disappointed, and this is not a spoiler if I tell you now, but difficulty-wise, I think it was the easiest dungeon of all of them. Weirdly enough. And I didn't even overlevel or anything. Maybe the identity such shows was so good. I don't know. Like, Rodian is really strong. I don't know how she's supposed to be in, like, tier lists or whatever, because I don't care about that stuff, but I do think that she is a very good kit. You brought Spicebush Sang, didn't you? No, I was using my Zwei. Zwei? Like the green one. Is that? No, that's not Zwei, that's 7th section. 7th section, second something. I don't own the Spicebush. I didn't roll for it, I don't think. Or at least when I rolled, I didn't get it. I thought about buying it before the dungeon, but then I thought, no, I've been using this Yizang identity for so long, it's kind of grown on me with the Moulinet. Chapter 4 dungeon is kind of easy. It was really easy, like, disappointingly. Trash crabs? From mountainous refuse, outcrawled crustacean creatures covered in all sorts of scrap. According to Ishmael, they're pretty infamous in the backstreets of U-Corp. Speaking of which, I wonder what's going on with her. She's been in the doldrums all day. That's not a word I've read before, I don't think. Dongbak is the true challenge boss for Chapter 4. The dungeon was very easy indeed. Dongbak did take me longer, but I don't think she was that hard as well. Like, I also first tried her, sadly. There was just nothing there that stopped me in my tracks like Chroma did. But the thing with Chroma was that she stopped me because I brought the entirely wrong team, since I didn't know. With, like, the bleed and the burn. If that hadn't been the case, maybe she would have been as easy. I can't judge that, obviously. Before someone asks, I haven't done the hard mode dungeon yet. Don't even know if I will. Like, Maybe I will do a stream about that as well, but I won't do them regularly. I just don't think the time investment is worth it.
특별히 첨언할 일도 없군.
I kind of like what they're doing with her identity, with like moving the camera around a little bit more, but that can also get kind of nauseous, to be honest.
다소 유리하구려.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
Hot damn, Honglu. Is she this strong? Like, what's going on there? Why is she rolling so high? Well, 77 is not that strong for like a skill 3, but like her rolls seem really high once she got tremor, I guess.
그래서 이 벌레 개딱지 같은 것들은 뭔데?
Maybe Greg can tell us.
저기 자꾸 나가면서 묻지 마. 내가 알 턱이 없잖아.
You seem like the expert.
객안 봤어 아저씨. 자꾸 그러는 거 피해망상이라니까. 원래 이야기만 나오면 아주.
그랬겠네요.
There, what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden.
크랩게요. 저렇게 등딱지에 쓰레기나 폐품 같은 걸 붙여서 지비자 무기로 만드는 것들요.
Aren't there actual crabs that do this? But they're not called trash crabs, are they? Aren't they hermit crabs? Is that what they're called? So they sometimes live in like cans and stuff?
지긋지긋한 놈들이죠. 물가에서 일하는 사람들에게 불쑥 튀어나와 공격하기도 하고 주변을 돌아다니는 사람들을 덮치는 일도 잦고. 그렇지만 대호수에 저런 잔챙이들은 널리고 널렸어. 더 중요하고 위험한 건
Ishmael? I was about to check in with Ishmael, as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but...
저기 벌써부터 그것들을 잡고 있는 건가요?
Wait a second. I think I know what's going on now. A couple of people in work overalls seem to be approaching from a distance.
미카, 귀한 고객님들이잖아. 좀 더 예의를 차려야.
아, 그런가?
저것들은 뭐냐고 하시는 것 같네요.
레인, 이 사람들 우리 보고 저것이라고 하는데 꼭 예의를 지켜야 하는 걸까?
저길 수도 있다. 어이, 신분을 밝혀라.
정의에 대한 얘기를 전달받지 못하신 건가요?
그래, 전혀 없다. 마치 그럴듯하게 신분을 위장해 끼어드는 스파이처럼 말이지.
Is Otis paranoid?
저기요, 스파이라면 좀 더 체계적인 방법을 사용하지 않을까요?
그렇겠죠. 오티스 씨, 이분들은 이번에 협력할 분들입니다.
I wonder if it's a coincidence that they were in the library before.
다음엔 빨리 말하도록.
반갑습니다. 미카 씨, 레인 씨. 저희는 LCB, 림버스 컴퍼니 버스 부서입니다.
버스 맞네요. 그때 그분도 버스 녀석들이라고 말하셨으니까.
LCC의 B4 팀이 이미 다녀갔다고 들었습니다. 그분이라는 건
잠시 명함 좀 다시 보고. LCC B. 네, 맞네요.
확인은 끝난 것 같으니까 가게로 돌아가서 마저 이야기하죠. 그 버스에 대한 것도 좀 보고. 여기 계속 서서 대화하기는 좀 그렇잖아요.
Where are their customers?
아니, 애초에 여긴 왜 들른 거야?
간단히 말하자면 저희의 목적지인 유사는 대호수 위의 배들로 이루어져 있는 둥지입니다. 따라서 메피스토펠레스의 현재 형태로는 건너갈 수가 없죠.
It would be really funny if Chapter 5 suddenly swerves into 20,000 miles under the sea rather than Moby Dick.
그리고 대호수는 시시각각 환경이 변하기도 해요. 그 호수에서 버틸 수 있는 배가 필요하겠죠.
그래. 그래서 미리 적합한 공방을 찾아 버스 개조에 대한 계약을 한 거지.
이게 적합한.
이만 들어가지.
지난번 회식 때문에 예산 타격이 컸나? 먹을 수 있을 만큼 시키라 해서 마음껏 주문했던 것뿐인데.
Like Roddy said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. So, wait, the Mola Boatworks identity is Olga?
이 정도면 보수도 짭짤하게
Ishmael got an Olga identity before Rodian? Why even introduce all the characters like this? I thought we were done with the cast of, like, I know, like Leviathan pretty much is the bridge between Ruina and Limbus, but still, it's kind of weird. What did they do before? They were a fixed office, but why did they just decide to settle there where they reappeared? God, imagine reappearing in like a T district after being booked. Oof. The boat rides. The pair called Mika and Rain seem to have been expecting us. I guess the LCCB already informed them of our arrival. Looks like we're going to have to modify Mephistopheles in order to get to our next destination. We enter.
레인, 나는 이 버스 좀 살펴볼 테니까 손님들 접대. 아니, 대응 좀 부탁해.
We all like Olga. Everyone likes Olgas, but still, it's kind of weird.
알았어.
And why does Rain look like a fuckboy? I mean, it's okay, but I guess Sinclair's the one channeling this. I mean, it wouldn't. Well, it would work on. It would also work on someone like Heathcliff, I guess. Like, it would make for a good contrast, I guess. This scene is well led into what appeared to be a workshop, packed with tools and various mechanical apparatus.
이 공방은 보기보다 꽤 고난도의 장비까지 하고 있는 모양이군.
Yeah, they must be really good at what they're doing, which is why it baffles me. Like, they were fixers before. Maybe they were really good at like repairing the weapons or something. I can't remember what I've read about the Mola workshop and Mola fixer office, to be honest.
알아보시겠네요.
무기와 장비를 정비하는 공방적 기술에 대한 폭넓은 이해는 전쟁 중에 가장 중요했으니까.
Ooh. This awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening noise.
무슨 소리죠?
메피스토펠레스의 비명. 아니, 경보가 작동한 것 같군요.
죄송해요. 잘못 건드렸어요.
지금 쿵쿵대는 소리도 잘못 건드려서 나는 거야, 미카? 저기요! 밖에!
방금 마주쳤던 개체와 동일한 종으로 보인다.
비슷해 보이긴 하네요.
비슷한 것이 아니라 같은 개체에 속한다는 뜻이다.
Everyone outside now! Outside? A giant enemy crab with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scraping against the floor.
좌우로 산계해라.
저건 어디를 또 깨부숴야 하는 거야?
Just as we were all collectively losing our minds,
당연히 대가리를 깨부숴야지.
a dark figure leapt down from somewhere into the creature's head. It's really loud.
가만히 있어라. 헛짓거리하지 말고.
Is it still the same V8 as in Ruina, actually? Like, did they announce this? Did someone check? A blinding light and a deafening explosion assault Crab's shell. Crab is going, whoa!
도망가는 건가요?
The figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. I like the lighting. Really sets the mood. She squelched over the depressing mudflat in her swim fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder.
그래. 너희가 그 녀석이 말한
버스 애들이냐?
After some time passed,
올가 씨까지 포함해 정식으로 소개드리죠. 이번 메피스토펠레스의 개조에 도움을 주실 어금니 보트 센터라는 이름의 공방분들입니다.
이야, 이렇게 소개를 받는 날도 있네. 아, 좀 쑥스러운 걸.
these are some giant boatworks, I have to say.
누님, 그래도 귀한 고객분들인데 행동을 가려서.
아우, 내가 뭘 그렇게 잘못했다고 그래. 나 아직 뭐 안 했거든.
I mean, the proportions are all wrong. Her arms are like massively long and her head is tiny compared to her breasts. I still would, I think.
아직이라는 게 문제죠. 개업한 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 조심해서 나쁠 건 없잖아요.
업종을 갑자기 바꾸는 일이 쉬운 건 아니었을 텐데 할만했습니까? 5급 해결사 올가.
뭐 해결사? 뭐야? 해결사셨어? 어째 고귀한 향이 난다고 생각했어. 어찌하여 다른 일을 하게 된 것이오? 해결사 일이 고되었던 것이오? 주로 어디에서 활동했던 것이오? 어떤 협회에서 어떤 시험을 치러서 5급까지 간 것이오? 역시 트레스 협회에서 공방 시험을 본 것인가?
Don't just imagine the smell? Did she ponder the fragrance of Olga?
알겠어. 알아들었다네.
미안하군요, 올가 씨. 이제 시끄러운 건 잠잠해질 겁니다.
붉은 시선. 고맙습니다. 존재를 하는 게 너무 오랜만이라.
그쯤 해두고 도서관에서의 사건 이후로 책으로부터 하나 둘씩 돌아왔던 모양이던데.
I wonder what secondaries think about this. Like, are there any people that haven't played Library of Ruina currently watching the stream? Explain yourselves. You filthy, filthy scum.
어땠습니까, 당신?
우리도 뭐 다르지는 않죠. 나 죽었나? 싶었더니 갑자기 눈을 떠보니 이 근처이지 뭡니까?
This doesn't really explain much. Did you think her Am I Dead the moment she got booked, or did you think it while being a book?
미카도 레인도 없었고 당장 배는 고프니까 뭐라도 먹어야겠다 싶어서. 어땠더라?
Also, they took away her beautiful hair. I will never forgive them.
크랩개가 튀어나와서 주변에 있는 걸 주워 무기를 만든 다음에 산산조각을 내고 구워 먹었다고 하셨죠.
맞아. 칠할맞게 맛없기는 했지만.
Why does she know what ass tastes like?
그러다가 개에 붙은 폐품으로 고철 바꿔 먹기를 시작했고.
오케이, 레인. 네가 설명하는 게 낫겠다.
저 올가라는 사람은 뭔가 대충대충 스타일인 것 같네.
Yeah, oddly similar to you, almost as if she was your prototype or something. Yeah, Roger. Like someone else I know.
어머? 누굴 말하는지 모르겠네.
They're very clearly referencing and like showing that they know that they are similar, or rather the same character archetype here, which is funny. I guess it's also nice that he didn't give Rodian her identity, because that would have been too obvious.
엄마? 이건 또 뭐래? 머리통이 의체인가?
누님, 자꾸 그러시면 이야기가 끝나지 않아요.
알았어, 알았다고.
The woman they called Olga fell back, clicking her tongue. And a man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. It's not a man, it's more like a boy. He was a fixer, working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. And just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering, and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, with Mika joining along the way, ended up running a workshop, almost like they used to run the office back in the old days.
책에서 돌아오는 데에는 언제 죽었는지와 같은 순서가 따로 없었나.
I haven't read all of Leviathan yet, but I assume this means that Virgilius is still investigating the library and its connection to the people that got unbooked.
아직은 규칙성이 명확하지 않고.
Achilles muttered something to himself, looking at Faust who stood near him. But Leviathan is done, isn't it? So how will we resolve his story? Is it gonna happen in Limbus, I wonder? Faust nodded silently. She's having a moment. I knew that there was something between the two of them, but it was always about something apocryphal that I couldn't even begin to understand. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time I talked to her about her sudden change. Ishmael, so you've been here before? It looked like you recognized those crabs from earlier.
네. 문제가 있나요?
Huh? No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. It sounds like people eat those crabs.
무슨 의도로 그런 의미 없는 질문을 갑자기 하시는지 뻔히 보이지만 그래도 대답을 드리자면 네, 크랩 차우더로 꽤 먹어보았죠. 구역질을 억지로 참아야 했지만 뱉어내지 않으면 소화할 수는 있는 맛이라고 해야 할까요? 질문에 대한 답이 됐나요?
Yeah. Thanks? Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I'd expected.
그런데 먹을 수 있는 거군요. 저거 환상체나 뒤틀림 같이 생겼는데요.
That makes me wonder, could we have made some hamburgers out of dongrang? No, I don't think that's an abnormality or a distortion.
네? 그럼
환상체와 뒤틀림을 구분할 수 있는 단태 씨는 설명이 없어도 알 수 있으셨겠죠. 저것은 생물입니다. 돌연변이라고 할 수도 있겠군요. 그러니 이론적으로 섭취에는 문제가 없을 것입니다.
Muties?
저희 할머니도 돌연변이 동물들을 많이 수집하곤 하셨죠. 저런 생물은 저도 처음 보지만요. 참 진기한 구경이네요.
What a weird thing to offhand remark about. My grandmother collected mutated animals.
네, 그런 덕분에 저희가 밥도 먹고 정비 일도 할 수 있는 거죠.
The woman they called Mika was walking over from inside the boat workshop, an inscrutable look on her face.
미카, 어때? 견적은 좀 나와?
공방에서 일하시던 아버지께서는 말씀하셨죠. 싹 다 뜯어 고쳐야겠다.
뭐 엔진을 다 드러내야 한다던가 그런 거냐?
아니요, 그 부분까지는 건드릴 필요 없어요. 함부로 건드릴 엄두도 안 나고.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's an engine that works on eating people. You really shouldn't get too close there.
버스 내부를 잠깐 봤는데 복잡한 것도 정도가 있어야 한다는 생각이 들더라고요. 하지만 그것 외에는 전부예요. 부력 발생 장치도 없고 프로펠러도 조타 장치도 없고요.
Well, it's a bus. Of course it has none of these things. So, what do we do now?
그건 예상했습니다. 해결 방법을 제시하시죠.
방금 저 관리자라는 분이 뭐라 말하신 것 같은데 그냥 째깍인 건가? 방법은 우리한테 있어요. 재료만 있으면 어떻게든 만들 수 있죠.
기계를 개조할 재료라고 한다면은 뭐 어디 고철 같은 거라도 주워야 하나?
잘 아시네요. 그리고 잘 하실 수 있을 거라고 보고요. 아까 보니까 잘 하실 것 같던데.
With that, Mika pointed away, towards where the trash crabs were.
크랩개들을 처리하면 회품을 모을 수 있을 겁니다.
몇 마리나?
아주 많이요.
그럼 그렇지. 일하려고 온 거구만.
정확해. 이번 경유지에서 너희는 버스를 개조할 부품을 모아오면 된다. 황금가지를 찾아오는 것보다 쉽고 간편한 일이지. 자, 그럼 나는 이 협력업체 분들과 담소라도 나누고 있을 테니 전원 바다로.
저런 건 바다가 아니요.
Look at her crying face.
아니, 맞아요. 저 모습도 대호수의 일부. 바다라고도 불리는 한 모습이니까.
So wait, do they even know the concept of a sea in the city? Like, if the only body of water they have is the Great Lake, do they know what the ocean is? It's kind of weird because their world is very small scale at times, but you have to remember that it is basically like almost like several countries still. But there is no other. Is there more water than the Great Lake, or do they know an actual sea? Let's see. I have not finished Ruina yet. I'm too lazy to finish realizations. Do it right now instead of watching the stream. Watch your walkthrough of Ruina for months ago. Now I'm starting to watch your first Lobotomy Corporation gameplay. Again, play it yourself. It's not good to watch me play through these kind of things because I suck at them. Time to salvage scrap and prepare the bus for both hell and high water. Oh, it takes a... What? Did they take modules? Why does this take a module? Well, whatever.
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
This is the repeatable stage, I guess, where you get a lot of scrap then. How many waves? 2. Dante talks like the Brotherhood of Iron people with how much he's stuttering. For me, Awkward Dante is canon now. Apparently he's not as clumsy and... No, I don't want to say dumb. I think clumsy is a pretty good term. Apparently he's not as clumsy in the Korean texts, basically, in the Korean original. But the English translation makes him sound a little bit like that. With him... I don't know. Maybe I make him sound like that. I just heard that he's supposed to be more smart in the Korean original. Like, that's what he comes across as, at least. Is it just my headcanon, or is there actually anything to support the theory that the Mola office is Finnish? They were from V district, right? Maybe V district is like... That's a lot of damage. Maybe V district is supposed to be like Scandinavia or something, at least. I'm so glad that they fixed the colors of the sins. Look at how much you can tell it apart now. It's so much better. Like, every single color got better, actually. Not just the blues. It was such a needed change. It's something so simple as well, but it has such a big impact. Very nice. Very glad that they did something like this. Yeah, she's dealing a lot of damage. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna put her on my team then. Oh, more story. Okay. We finally collected enough scrap for them to start working on the bus modifications. I wonder if we can get some time off? If we do, then I should try talking to Ishmael. This feels like a visual novel suddenly. Like, as if we're trying to romance her or something. Which I would be up for, you know. But can we get to Olga first, maybe? We've been at it for about 2 days, perhaps. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some.
네, 이 정도면 해볼 수 있겠네요. 휴, 그럼 이제 쉬어도 되는 거지? 들려? 어깨 돌릴 때마다 뚜둑 소리 나고 있잖아.
로자 씨, 그러니까 겁이라도 주는 것 같잖아요. 자제를.
She's flexing at whom and flexing what exactly?
뭐 개조를 하는 데 드는 시간도 있을 테니 적어도 며칠은 즐길 수 있겠어. 물론 여전히 휴양과 어울리지 않는 곳이지만.
The sinners were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. But I had a terrible feeling that this was probably not the end of our toil.
네? 쉬기는 뭘 쉬어요?
Of course, I knew it.
제가 말한 건 이제 시작만 해볼 수 있겠다고 말한 거예요.
그렇다는 것은
당연히 더 주워오셔야죠.
참고 삼아. 그 양은
지금의 한 5배?
Well, that wouldn't be too bad. Like if it really was only that much.
미카, 후륜쪽도 포함해야 할 것 같은데?
7배로 방금 막 늘어났어요.
지금까지 효율을 고려하면 적절한 휴식은 취하지 못하겠군. 기존보다 수면에 할애하던 시간을 줄이는 편이 좋을 것이다.
Yes.
이럴 수는 없는가요? 이럴 수는 없어.
Do you even need to sleep? At the end of the day, we can kill you and then I revive you the next, like in 2 hours time or something, and you will be fresh as a daisy. Don Quixote looked as though she was about to collapse, a woeful look on her face.
아니, 있잖아. 이런 고철 덩어리들을 주워온다고 작업이 되긴 되는 거야?
그야 고철을 적당히 볼트로 결합하는 방식이라면 죽도 밥도 안 되겠지만
I just thought about it, by the way. Shouldn't Virgilius be talking with them way more because they were there when the whole warp train thing started and Tomery was created in the warp train after all. Shouldn't you want some information out of them? I mean, they left early. Still. Anyway.
회사의 특이점을 이용해 결합하는 과정을 거치면 마치 처음부터 자신의 부속품이었던 것처럼 기능하게 할 수 있으니까요.
유사? 걔네 특이점이라면 무슨 음식 완벽히 포장하는 기술 아니었어?
You could make bentos?
뜯기 전까지는 절대 내용물이 변하지 않는 그런 거였는데? 거기서 제조했던 통조림도 요긴하게 먹고 그랬었는데.
Wouldn't this be possible with T-Corp bullshit as well? Just have a tiny TT2 inside the box or something that preserves it at this point in time?
어째 누님과 똑같은 말씀을 하시네요. 둥지마다 특이점을 활용한 여러 기술들이 있을 수도 있는 거잖아요.
원리만 활용한다면 근본적인 특이점을 기반으로 얼마든지 활용하여 A사의 기반 특허를 낼 수 있습니다. 유사에서는 현상 보존 포장 기술과 더불어 공명 굽수가 유명하죠.
Resonance tuning fork.
공명 굽수. 그놈이랑 똑같았지.
He's like getting triggered every 2 minutes about just random words.
여기저기에 옮겨붙고 유착되어서는 기어이 삼켜버리겠지. 언제 그랬냐는 듯.
Hey, Ishmael, what's the problem?
관리자님, 지금이라도 베르길리우스 씨에게 말해주세요. 순서를 바꿔서 다른 지부의 황금 가지를 해결하자고요.
I can't tell him anything. He doesn't understand me. I'm a clock. Give me a moment, Ishmael. Are you okay?
지금은 충분하지 않아요. 모두의 경험도, 대호수에 대한 것도, 고래에 대한 지식도. 그래요. 제가 알려드리고 도와드릴게요. 충분한 시간이 지난 후에 도전해야만 하는 곳이에요. 저곳은. 그러니까.
She's really fucking paranoid.
야, 자꾸 뭐 하자는 거야? 아까 먹은 크랩 차우더인지 뭔지가 잘못되기라도 했냐?
Jesus Christ, like that is 1 sentence and a half. Blimey, going Marty, and collywobbles. What?
다 같이 그 개 같은 개딱지 내장을 긁어먹긴 했지만 전 아주 멀쩡해요.
근데 뭐가 문제야? 뭐 지금까지는 우리가 준비해서 쳐들어갔냐? 다 뒤져가면서 해결한 일이잖아.
죽고 죽어가면서 일을 처리한 게 어디 자랑할 거리는 아닌 거 아시죠?
This hits too close to home.
저희가 그냥 해결사였다면 첫 임무부터 진작의 전원 사망으로 순식간에 협회에서 이름이 지워졌겠죠.
야, 누가 몰라? 나도 뒷골목 조직 생활하면서 몇 번이나 죽을 뻔했는데 목숨이 하나뿐인 걸 모르겠냐고. 그거랑 다르지. 지금의 시계 대가리 덕분에 여러 번 살아나고 있잖아.
지금까지 운이 좋았으니까 멀쩡하게 살아날 수 있었다고 생각하지는 않나 보죠?
아니, 야! 왜 자꾸 못한다고 하는 건데? 환상체한테 머리가 깨져서 뒤졌으면 이번에 다리를 내주고 피하고 그렇게 계속 쳐부술 수 있는 거잖아, 어?
지금껏 겪었던 게 전부라고 생각하세요? 그럴 리가 없잖아요. 최악의 경우엔 복구가 불가능할 수도 있는 거예요. 시계를 아무리 쳐 돌려도.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't actually know. How does it work? No one knows.
다시 원래대로 돌아가지도 못할 수 있다고요.
And you think about this now? Like, that could have happened in the very first district as well.
특히 그 거대한 고래는
Well, I guess it's because it's about her. That's why she's so paranoid now. Woe is me.
설명해도 못 알아들을 것처럼 말하지 마라, 어? 말도 못 알아듣는 버러지 취급하는 것 같아서 열받으니까.
자, 말씀 좀 여쭙겠소.
I think this is what I want out of Yisang after his chapter, because I feel like he even in the chapter, sorry, I don't want to annoy anyone with my shit opinions, but I really didn't enjoy chapter 4, and I really think that they did Yisang dirty because nothing much happened with him. But maybe now he will have some time for character development to show what he has learned from all of this. It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing. But the crowd immediately fell silent when Yisang suddenly, loudly, and uncharacteristically intruded upon the argument.
그대들 버스에서 제법 하고픈 것이 많다 하지 않았는가?
I think this can really enhance my opinion of Yisang and my opinion of chapter 4 as a whole. If now, going forward, Yisang has really truly changed from his moody and just very... I don't even know how to describe his character in the first few chapters. He wasn't even really that moody. He was just there, but didn't really do much or talk much or whatever. He was like a walking corpse, which I guess is the whole thing about this chapter, but now we can look forward again. And that's the nice thing. I want to see this. I want to see it happen. Really hoping that we get more than one chapter per sinner and they get to iron out all of their problems or something.
과업이 남은 것은 사실이나 소기의 목표를 달한 것도 사실이요. 그렇다면 짤다알막한 휴식 정도는 바랄 수 있을 거라 보우만.
I think detached is the better word rather than depressed. Because he was depressed, of course, but he was really detached. Like, that's a good term to use in this case. He was so detached and so annoying. And sorry, again, spoilers for when you watch me going through the dungeon. But he was so annoying in what he was saying and what he was telling us that I got really angry because his entire character is apparently just, oh, everything is so bad and I don't have any wings and there's nothing to live for and nothing to go to and I am oh so sad. Which it made me somewhat angry, more than I really let it on, but maybe it will come across differently in the video, I don't know. I just hope that he can come away from this better now. Although I do think that, and I didn't like him as much in the beginning, I do think that just killing Dong Rang, even though he was tragically misunderstood, was a bad thing altogether. But spoilers for chapter 4 in my opinion of it.
단테, 이 정도는 괜찮지 않겠소?
Yisang! This is the first time Yisang appeared so dependable since we started our bus journey. I nodded empathetically. Emphatically? Empath? I don't know what I just read. Yeah, I agree with Yisang. I think we can slow down for a bit and do some team building activities together. How's that sound?
네, 조금 쉬고 계셔도 될 것 같네요.
Well, I assume he reacted to Yisang and not to me saying this.
저희 쪽에서 준비가 되면 말씀드릴게요.
저기 그렇다면 비치 볼리볼 다들 하지 않겠는가?
Yes, I too love myself some bitch volleyball. With Don Quixote's well-timed assist, the almost icy mood seemed to defrost lightly. I need to pour myself something to drink, by the way. Sorry, but reading this much, I can't say I didn't expect it today, but beach volleyball. Give me a second. Stay hydrated, everyone. Don't drink soda. Unlike me, please. Pouring myself a nice glass of Coke. The cheap knockoff brand, though, because actual Coke is too expensive. She said the thing! Beach volleyball! I love her. I love the clumsiness. I mean, I wouldn't... I would most likely sound worse if I tried to speak Korean, to be honest. Oh. Alright. Taking Don Quixote's and Yi Sang's advice to mend the growing rift between Ishmael and the other sinners, I decided that we should all try out a few rounds of beach volleyball. Maybe this activity can be an opportunity to build some rapport. And apparently there's also fighting involved.
본인이 똑똑히 보았다네. 분명 밀려들어온 태풍과 쓰레기들 사이에서 공 같은 것이 있었음을.
Oh, I like it when someone speaks with certainty.
공도 있고 사람도 해변도 있으니 이럴 때 놀지 않는다는 것은 불합리하다고 해도 과언이 아니지 않겠는가?
이걸 해변이라고 부를 수 있는지는 모르겠지만요.
돈키호테, 여기 놀러 온 거 아니라니까?
본인도 아오. 주어는 고마우나 우리 모두의 단합을 위해 잠시 휴식하는 것이 도움이 되지 않겠는가 하는 마음인 것이요.
그래. 앞으로는 표정이라도 숨기면서 말하는 게 어때?
아니, 나도 동의하오.
This is like the most unexpected thing ever. I don't think Don and Yi Sang have ever interacted with each other, have they?
이상 씨?
돌이켜보면 벗들과 이렇다 할 체육 활동을 한 적도 없어.
Curious way to put it, upon reflection.
구기 종목에 특출한 재능이 있는 것은 아니지만 이참에 경험하는 것도 귀중할 테지. 그러니 해봄이 어떤가? 발리 볼.
참.
준비가 안 됐는데 한그렇게 공이나 튀기고 있을 때가 아닌데 애초에 우리는 요새 너무 풀어졌어. 그래, 저번이 유독 운이 좋았던 거겠지.
He's really fucking distorting. Ishmael was starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. Might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Let's play beach volleyball!
현명한 선택이요. 내가 공을 찾아오겠네.
그 참.
관리자께서 결정하신 유희다. 모두 표정 풀고 기쁘게 받들도록.
알았다고. 뛰다가 허리나 삐끗하지 않으면 좋겠구만.
How old is Gregor?
경기 규칙과 규격은 알고 있다. 직접 경기장을 그리도록 하지.
There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, reticent sinners. The reactions were all varied, but everyone eventually moseyed out to an empty lot to play beach volleyball. I stretched, hoping that this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere. Sometime later.
자, 그럼 가겠어.
Tell me they're wearing swimsuits. Please tell me they're wearing swimsuits. The field was drawn over a squelchy mud flat. One ball rocketed into the air with Don Quixote's serve. For fuck's sake! I mean, I would have loved to see Yi Sang in a swimsuit! With Yi Sang's nice receive is typoed. It was, sorry for pointing it out, it was starting to look like we had a proper game going.
그렇지. 잘하네.
으쌰.
어이구야.
쓸데없는 짓이야.
Wait a second. I need this again. Give me a short minute.
씨, 방금 공 못 피했으면 저 죽을 뻔했을 것 같은데.
How can a... Well, yeah, I guess a surf can kill you.
훈련의 일종이다.
Ryosh, you're not supposed to hit the ball with your sword.
내가 받았어.
이럴 시간에 고래의 특징이라도 공부해 둔다면 대호수를 건너갈 나침반도 없는 것 같고.
Don't you think that they will install one into the bus?
젠장, 그 자식은 분명히 어떻게든 살아있을 거야.
아이씨 진짜.
Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's attitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it just might burst. And the ball flew way over the mark and towards the boundaries separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. Did the ball just pop?
네, 가시되지 않는 플라즈마 장이 형성되어 있는 것 같군요.
At least we're getting some swimsuit action here, but it's not like I can... This is not enough? A field of plasma? Who put a field of plasma on a beach? Do you really need to ask?
둥지와 뒷골목을 구분하기 위한 일종의 장치죠. 형식은 제각각이더라도 모든 둥지의 경계에는 비슷한 것들이 존재합니다.
뻔하지. 뒷골목 사람들이 둥지로 못 끼어들어오게 하려는 울타리는 어디에나 흔하게 있으니까. 그런데 말이야, 저 기술로는 흔적도 안 남게 할 수도 있었을 텐데 저런다는 건
They want to leave the torn mess when people run into it.
보란듯이 터뜨려버려서 그것마저도 오락으로 만들려는 생각인 거지. 부자들은 즐길 놀이가 많겠어.
기술의 구체적인 의도나 과시성에 대해서는 제 쪽에선 말할 수 있는 게 없군요.
공 1시간이나 걸려서 찾았는데.
다들 정신 차려. 저 공 터지는 소리 때문에 개딱지 놈들이 몰려오고 있다고.
너 이따가 보자.
I really think Heathcliff is my favorite sinner, actually. Like, I dread to say this, but I can somewhat relate to him. I really thought that this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. It's all gone to hell. Why does this keep happening?
뭐 이제는 익숙해질 때도 되지 않았나, 관리자 양반? 저것 때부터 빠르게 처리하자고.
It keeps happening. Gregor should be at least 35 or something. Yeah, I guess. I mean, 35 is not that old for me. You need to remember.
그렇게 할게요.
We have beaches in our city where it's forbidden to go into water because of all the pollution in the river. It's still called a beach. Wait, is this how water works? Are there like certain parts of water where just the pollution is so strong? Doesn't it dilute into other parts of the sea then? I don't know much about water pollution, to be honest. I just know that you're not supposed to throw your plastic straws into the water. Because it can get stuck in like turtles' noses or something. Clueless. I am indeed clueless. That's right. Today I will do clueless. I fully embrace being an idiot, though. If that is any consolation. I don't think it is. Oh. You can't know everything, okay? Just because you Zoomers grew up with Google and shit and you can just look up everything you want to know doesn't mean that I have to. 458. How many are there? 11, okay. The solution. The beach volleyball plan completely backfired. Everyone has a scowl on their face as they fight off the trash crabs. I have to do something about this.
외근 시작합니다.
I'm about a year younger than you. As I said, filthy zoomers. Everyone younger than me is a filthy zoomer. Everyone older than me is a dirty boomer. Also, can someone explain to me what this is? What does this do? I don't understand. Like, is this the speed? What do I... Battle information? What the fuck is battle information? Oh, I see it now. Oh my god, why would you ever want men? Okay, you can't read shit like this. Okay. Oh, good lord. Who asked for this? I didn't ask for this. Damn, I really like this idea. Limbus players don't read. Oh, so might as well take away all the text and I get it now. I've had a comment a few videos ago. I can't even remember where it was because I couldn't find it anymore. Maybe it got deleted or maybe YouTube just yeeted it or something. Where someone wrote that apparently arena players are known for not being able to read or something, and it made me go, huh? Because arena was so full of text. And you really couldn't win the game without reading. Prime example is this guy sitting over here. So it made me wonder, like, why does Arena have this reputation in the so-called quote-unquote community? I wonder. Damn World Health Organization always asking for pointless UI changes. I should was damn. I think it might have been the World Economic Forum instead. Would you really read 7 pages of mechanic or would you unga bunga the bird? I gotta be honest, I had to read more in Ruina than I had to in Limbus. In Limbus I'm ignoring most mechanics after dealing with them once. But you can unga way harder in this game, I feel like. Even though the customization is better in Ruina. Here you can just outdamage so many things. That's a meme about players who don't try to understand the mechanics and just bash the head until they win. There are players like that? Out there, really? Hey, Ishmael. Can we talk at least for a bit? I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Right, I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do or what kind of results this conversation is going to yield, but I can't just sit here and watch. It looks to me that you've been preoccupied with something ever since we got here. You know, you're not really participating in group activities and things like that. Dante feels like the weird-ass new teacher that tries to bring the class together. The kind of teacher that hasn't lost hope yet, you know what I mean? I think we all had a teacher like that once, right? Ah, it's nice to bug break these teachers, really.
당연하죠. 중요한 건 따로 있는데 여기서 정신 놓고 희희낙낙하고 있으니까요.
Something more important. Is this about the Great Lake?
네.
That we, in our current state, wouldn't go there?
네.
Right, so why do you think that we don't have a chance against whatever is there?
말씀드렸잖아요. 아직 준비가 안 됐으니까. 적어도 반년은 호수와 그것들에게 익숙해질 필요가 있다고요.
Half a year? People are giving me shit that it took me 2 months to now finish chapter 4. Half a year?
아니면 그에 상응하는 경험을 더 쌓는다던가요. 관리자님도 마찬가지예요. 적어도 자신의 몸을 지킬 정도는. 관리자님의 단련이라면 제가 도울 수 있어요. 그리고 오티스 씨도 분명 관리자님을 돕는 것에는 협조하겠죠.
Do we know what grade Ishmael was when she was a fixer, actually?
그럴 만한 상황이 온다면
Wait! Half a year, Ishmael? We just don't have that much time to spare. Funny, coming from a clock.
허비? 허비라고 생각하시나요? 지금 저희가 하고 있는 짓들이 더 허비 같은데요?
Well...
그리고 놀고 있자고 말씀드린 게 아니잖아요. 그저 행선지를 잠시 다른 곳으로 돌렸다가 돌아오면 되는 건데요? 그건 불가능합니다. 모든 구획의 황금가지를 파악한 것도 아닐 뿐더러 비포팀의 사전 답사가 준비된 것도 아니니까요. 핑계는
Yeah, you are making excuses, that's right.
다른 잘난 이유가 있다는 것쯤은 오래전부터 알고 있었어요. 그리고 뭐가 됐든 이번엔 그 생각이 틀렸다는 걸 뼈저리게 느끼시게 될
I just can't wait. I just can't wait to, like, get some Ishmael correction up in this mother.
그럴지도요. 개판이네 정말. 그러면 적어도 상세한 항해 계획과 전투 방향을.
What do you mean this isn't Wednesday? I keep replaying, where the hell are you living? Ishmael was a sailor, fixer was in mirror. No, she was a fixer, wasn't she? Some sinners were fixers before, and I believe Ishmael was one of them. Maybe she was a fixer sailor, I don't know. Just when I thought the discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in.
당신은 또 뭔데요?
닥쳐. 지금 너 혼자 개고생해? 여태껏 다 쳐 뒤져가면서 굴러왔잖아. 여기 있는 놈들 전부. 이번에도 결국 어떻게든 될 거라고.
그러니까 대호수 위에서는 그런 방법은 통하지 않는다고요. 관리자님이 수정당해도 끝이고 그것에게 우리가 먹혀서 더는 시간을 되돌리지 못할 수도 있다고요. 알아듣겠어요? 지금까지의 상식으로 움직이다간 진짜 우리는 끝장날 수도 있다고요.
You should have been more scared when you were injected with the fucking DK ampule, to be honest.
그러면 그 새끼도 못 죽일 테고.
좋아. 네 말이 맞다고 쳐. 이대로 가면 우린 다 돼지고 나도 아니 돌아갈 수 없게 될 거라고 치자고.
Interesting that both of them are very literal about the literal sources.
그래서 잠깐이라도 놀면 뭐가 좀 덧나냐? 그 망할 고래 새끼들이 더 세져?
Wait a second, I don't know anything about Isang's story. What was it about? Was it about a calf? Was there someone named Dong Rang in his story? Was he... I don't really understand. Like, these Asian stories are a little bit too out there for me, I think. I haven't even read, like, synopsises or something.
분위기를 계속 조져놨으면 같이 어울리는 척이라도 해야 될 거 아니야, 상식적으로!
제법 웃기네요. 히스클리프 씨? 당신이 뭘 안다고 상식 운우네요. 고래를 만나본 적은 있어요? 데오스에 가본 적이나 있고? 뭘 대위의 생활에 대해서는 알기나 해요. 알 리가 없죠. 팔자 좋게 자기 연인인지 뭔지 모를 이름이나 중얼대고 버스에 기대 졸다가 틈나면 성질이나 바락바락 내는 댁은.
그만해라.
물 아래에서 기어오는 것과 하늘 위에서 떨어지는 것, 그 모든 것들을 죽여야 하고 산성태풍, 참치 쓰나미, 뇌압 폭풍 같은 이름도 다 떠올리기 힘든 수많은 종류의 호수 재해들과
Tuna tsunamis.
그 폭풍 때문에 발생하는 산만한 크기의 파도, 그게 지나가면 또다시 나타나는 개같은 괴물들. 등을 맡긴 동료는 잠시 한눈판 사이에 죽어있고 하나같이 미쳐 돌아가는 사람들로 바뀌어가는 그 지옥 같은 호수에 대한 모든 일들은
What's going on with the lake then? Is the lake a direct connection to the river or something? Is that why there's so much shit going on?
당신 같은 얼빠진 사랑놀이 중인 반푼이는 100번 더 죽어도 모를 일일 테니까.
Yeah, please send me some links, Akira Flame. I would love to read up on it.
그만하라고 했지.
Before anyone could even step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael.
너 따위가 뭘 한다고 함부로 짓거려?
이보게들.
This is not ideal. The tussle was such a blitz that no one could even attempt to intervene. Isang almost looked pitiful as he stood there bewildered. For a moment it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. Donkey punch. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, she kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him into the ground. Ishmael, wait! The blink of an eye, Ishmael took up her mace. She raises the mace high, as though she could strike down at any moment. The arm trembles with uncontrollable fury. Look at this shit, she's as flat as a board. No wonder you don't see any tits in her, like, swimsuit.
그래, 머리통을 내려치려고 내가 전에 했던 것처럼.
What will you do? Shoot me? Shoot me, I won't die. Quote of a man stabbed. What are you gonna do? Stab me? God damn it, Heathcliff, why do you have to serve these tropes?
죽여. 상관없어. 어차피 살아날 테니까. 나하고 다를 거라 생각한 내가 바보지.
Oh, that's a beautiful line. That's a beautiful line. Do you know why Heathcliff is angry? It's because she's the polar opposite of him, usually. She's calm, collected, smart, always plans ahead and stuff, not as emotional, not as, like, irrational as him. So him and her just clashing every time. I don't think there's anything romantic between them. I rather think that it's because they are their polar opposites is why they are attracted, but not in this kind of way, but just attracted from a character sense to each other. And seeing her like this really must tick him off, because this is unlike her. He doesn't know this side of her. And he doesn't want her to be like this. He's disillusioned. He had an ideal of her. I think that's another way to put it. I wasn't sure what caused the sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts, at least. She looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open and dropped the mace to the ground.
이런 불상사를 다시 보고 싶진 않았소만. 결국 벗들과의 다툼은 피할 수가 없는 일인가.
쟤네 보니까 우리 옛날 생각나지 않아? 저렇게 치고받고 싸울 때가 있었는데.
My face when I will never be Rain. God damn it.
단테, 첫 임무로부터 큰 분란이 발생한 적은 없었기에 이야기하지는 않았지만 수감자들의 업무 불안은 관리 실패로 간주되어 추후 귀책 사유를 물을 수 있습니다.
What? Me? Am I the manager? What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical tongue.
이것이 어떻게 관리자님의 책임이지? 저 머저리들이 멋대로 싸웠을 뿐이지 않나?
그러한 일을 벌어지지 않게 하는 것이 관리라는 직무죠.
이놈, 그만해요, 여러분.
맞소. 이런 상황은 영웅적인 우리 림버스 컴퍼니와는 어울리지 않소.
Wait, the what now? Sinclair's hesitance, Don Quixote's attempts to diffuse, Faust's impassive voice, and Otis's increasingly rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. Stop! Guys, enough! I had no other recourse left at this moment. Ishmael? Heathcliff?
뭐?
The two of you, stop working together for a while. Distance yourselves. At least until I can think of a way to deal with you two.
나라고 저 면상을 굳이 찾아보고 싶진 않아.
Thus the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this mudflat.
자, 이제 견적도 나왔으니까 슬슬 폐품을 모으러 가셔도 될 것 같네요.
He spent the next few days collecting scraps with the rest of the sinners. Was there a battle coming up, or did we do it already? I forgot. It's been like his story segment was so long. Oh, we did it already. Okay, we need time to collect scrap. The situation's bleaker than the color of this mudflat, but we have to keep collecting more scrap. I'm gonna change the team a little bit because I want both of them on the team now. Heathcliff and brother. We want another identity? No, we want this one. Heathcliff and Ishmael. They need to be together now. I want them to be far apart from each other, but they still need to work together. We can get through this.
걱정 마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면.
Weird reflection, by the way. Puddles don't work this way. They had to somehow show her face, I guess.
적확한 한압이었어. 저들이 추풍과 같이 흔들려 보다 유리하지 않겠어.
I forgot how strong his kit is. Is it worth to uptie 4 Rabbit Heathcliff? Like, does he get even stronger? Do you get any story out of uptie 4 or something, or is it just you uptie and that's it?
현명한 판단이 근방의 싸움은 우수했어. 그렇게 하죠.
No. I keep having it make weird kicks in this event. Win rate is not very good. Win rate did not choose quick suppression. Did it not just now? I don't really care. As long as it works, you know. I'm of the Todd Howard mentality. He barely gets anything from uptie 4. I guess we can check later. So as an introductory chapter for like Ishmael's story coming up, this works way better than what we had with chapter 3.5. 3.5 was an interesting introduction to I guess K-Corp as a whole, but not really for Yisang. Although it did introduce the concept incinerator, and yeah, like some parts of K-Corp needed to be explained first, but I don't know. You know, I don't really know. Troubled Waters. We continued to collect scrap for a few more days. I decided to watch as the sinners got to work, wondering what I could do about Ishmael and Heathcliff. Distortions, yeah, it introduced distortions properly. Yeah, you're right. That it did correctly. These days were as suffocating for them as it was for me. Well, say for Otis, maybe.
그렇게 연결하면 흡기 쪽에 문제가 생기잖아.
How does she know? What?
그러면 어떻게 해요? 라인이 3개나 나뉘는데.
Otis is knowledgeable about mechanics?
답답하군. 직접 이런 건 내가 공병대들과 작전을 지휘했을 때에 비하면.
Oh, okay. Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Mola Boatworks bus modifications. Oh God, I want to lick that tummy. By any chance possess any documentation of items that the sinners may be partial to? Or have preferences for?
그런 것까지 작성해두지는 않습니다.
Why does he want to know this? Is he trying to come up with inventions for them or something?
이상 씨, 벌써 몇 번이나 말씀드렸지만 지금의 조치는 관리자님의 판단을 우선하는 것이 올바른 수감자.
에헤이! 싸운 거 풀 때는 술만한 게 없다니까. 어디 내 비장의 술이라도 내줘?
I would love to.
설마 지난번부터 계속 말한 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주요?
Okay, I wouldn't love to.
그건 나도 좀 땡기는데.
아니요. 내가 직접 물어보겠네. 마음은 고맙네.
I like this. Yi-sang has really developed, actually. It's a shame that it takes another chapter to show this, instead of being able to show his journey properly in chapter 4.
안될 것 같은데.
We're going to talk about this after I stop the recording, but I kind of want to know why people praise chapter 4 like this. Like, if you've completed it already, I want to know where you rate it and why you rate it that way. Yi-sang was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close. Well, the fuck's going on there?
아니, 여기서는 다 분이 맞다.
어허, 그래. 숨이 아직 붙어있을 때 그렇게 해보는 것도 새로운 예술을 추구하는 방향이겠군.
고통을 더 가하기 위한 제안은 아니었으며 그저 조리하기에 알맞은 방향을 말한 것뿐이다.
저희 언제 저녁 먹을 수 있어요? 벌써 그 대화만 30분째예요.
레인, 나 죽어. 배에서 크랩개들 울음소리가 나.
누님, 정신 차리셔야 합니다.
It seemed that Rioche and Merzel were trying to come up with a way to make trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation. I don't have a mouth, which means I don't have any caloric intake as well? Is that it? Like, do I just not eat or drink or whatever? Or what's... like, how does Dante work?
꼬맹이들, 그대로 튄다. 꼬맹이! 아니요. 자, 싱클레어군, 마무리를 부탁함세.
그레고르 씨, 저는 왼쪽 다리 할게요.
알았다고. 으차.
Most other sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scrap. They say that practice makes perfect, and everyone was already performing rather well coordinated attacks, even without my input. As for Heathcliff...
우와, 그레고르 씨, 불쇼라도 보여주시는 건가요?
좀 더 화려하게 휘감더라.
아니, 저건 그냥 타는 거잖아요.
빼내었다. 이미 음식의 기능은 상실한 것 같지만.
나 주시오. 아직 다리를 3개밖에 먹지 못하였어.
히스클리프군.
Heathcliff?
뭐야, 그게 저기 길잡이 그 인간이랑 면담하고 왔어. 이제 괜찮아.
면담 맞지?
Well, he didn't kill him, because I would know. I would have had to rewind.
아무튼 말썽은 안 일으키도록 하겠어. 그것뿐이야. 그러니까 나도 하나만.
I don't know if Virgilius really had just a talk with Heathcliff, but I'm glad that, like most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael...
단테, 잠깐 괜찮겠습니까? 오가는 대화가 아니라 일방적인 얘기겠지만 이미 대충 전달받았겠습니다만 두 문제아들에 대한 면담을 진행했었습니다.
Well, we are the young and spunky and motivated teacher that tries to bring the class together. Virgilius is more like the what's it called, headmaster? The disillusioned headmaster that has done this job for like 50 years and knows exactly that children are devils and you can fix them.
보았던 것처럼 키스클리프에게는 교육을 진행해 효과를 보았지만 이스마엘은 해결되진 않았습니다. 정확히는 해결할 이유가 없다고 할까?
What are you talking about?
무슨 뜻인지 묻고 있겠군.
Oh, what a coincidence that he guessed what I was saying.
설마 설명까지 덧붙이는 친절을 바라는 건 아니겠죠. 조만간 직접 깨닫는 날이 올 겁니다.
Principal. Isn't that just another word for it? I don't know. Maybe it's like an English and American distinction between headmaster and principal. In England, it's headmaster. Yeah, okay. So I thought, okay. I hope you aren't expecting me to kindly explain everything to you. Well, thank you, but I really need it.
애초에 이런 애들 뒷바라지나 해주는 듯한 일은 제 소관이 아니니까 말입니다. 관리자 단테.
Dante. I know you're putting in extra work and I appreciate it.
앞으로는 제가 나서는 일은 없었으면 합니다. 제가 먼저 둘 사이에 면담을 한 것은 최근 업무 성과가 나쁘지 않았던 것에 대한 작은 성이라고나 생각해 두시죠.
I did well?
그럼 저는 그 어금니 사무소 해결사들과 얘기할 것이 남아서.
Like that, Ishmael was left alone, with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the boat works, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her, she didn't respond to me at all. She wasn't ignoring me, rather, she seemed too deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? No, what was I supposed to do then? Well, a clear answer still eluded me. Mephistopheles' mise en mer was entering its final stages. Rector in Swedish can also be translated to principal as well. It's rector in German as well, actually. Curiously enough, I don't know the meaning of the actual word, but apparently it does have a meaning if several languages have the same word. Nothing's been resolved, but Mephistopheles' modifications are almost complete. Mika grimly requested that everyone gather to watch the test drive. I'm glad that the modifications are finally complete, but can we really press on in this state? It's the last stage. Damn, we're getting some good lunacy here. Oh shit, I needed to bring 7 sinners. Well, this is this and that is that. All the sinners, save for Ishmael, gathered to behold the finished product. Why did it let me go? 5.
이것이 새롭게 변한 버스의 모습이요?
이것은 버스배요, 배버스요.
It really should have snuck in like a Pimp My Ride reference somewhere. Oh god, this is like... Do Sumas even still know Pimp My Ride? Holy shit, it was ancient when I was young already. I think I'll go with Busboat?
바퀴는 어디 갔죠? 이러면 유사 이후에는
쓸데없는 걱정이군. 당연히 배와 버스의 형태를 오갈 수 있게 개조했지.
그런 신기한 요술 버스 같은 일이 진짜 일어난다고?
It's like the magic school bus. Oh god.
각종 기능을 지닌 버스였어요. 파우스트가 말하지 않았나요?
Me going on about pupils and classes and stuff earlier. It is the magic school bus now.
자, 그쯤들 하시고 시동을 걸어보죠.
As Mika fiddled with its controls. Give me a second, by the way. I need to hear this again, actually. Good. As Mika fiddled with its controls, the bus boat shuddered awake. Huh? And sputtered off with the odd screeching noise we heard earlier.
뭔가 부족한 것 같은데요. 형상 변환 쪽 장치가 문제인가?
귀청 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 대체 뭐가 부족하면 저런 소리가 나는 거야?
미카, 아무래도 저번에 적당히 때운 그게...
뭐? 적당이라고 했나?
어쩔 수 없었다고요. 부품이 모자랐단 말이에요. 원래는 대체가 안 되는 부품이 있는데 그게...
Oh no!
이거 분명 엔진 소린 아니라고 했었지?
이전에 마주했던 거대 돌연변이 개체입니다. 이쪽으로 오고 있군요.
전과 같은 소리에 이끌렸나 보.
마침 잘 됐네. 저 커다란 놈 분명 등딱지에 그 부품을 달고 있었어. 맞지?
Is it a perspective or is the right boob just so much bigger than the left one? Sorry.
그렇긴 한데요.
누님, 아니죠?
맞는데 그 부품이 비싸고 만들기 힘들어서 많이들 필요로 한다는 그거 맞잖아.
근처에 있던 다른 보트센터 직원분들도 많이들 돌아가셨다는 건 기억하고 계시죠?
그거야 부품 때문이 아니라 갑자기 덮쳐 들어온 거니까 그런 거고.
I mean, due to her standing this way, her other boob should be bigger than this one, right? So that's why the perspective is off. This is turned away from us, so it should be smaller.
지금은 여기 우리를 도와주실 분들이 이렇게나 많이 있으니까. 맞다. 우리 완전 거질 때부터 보트센터 세우는 걸 도와주던 분들도 저놈이 다 죽였지? 이번 기회에 속 시원하게 박살내버리자. 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주도 더 만들고.
누님?
우리도 나눠줄 거지?
우리요?
이번 킹크랩계는 몇 년씩이나 해를 묵었다고 하니까요. 같은 놈이겠네요.
아무튼 그놈만 잡아 죽이면 해결된다는 거 맞냐?
바로 그렇지.
바로 그렇다는데 시계대가리.
Heathcliff turned to me, visibly eager to go up and crush some shells.
아니요. 차라리 잘 됐지 않나요?
Ishmael?
나 참, 미스 어디 있다가 온 거야?
당연히 대호수에서 버틸 수 있는 준비들을 하고 있었죠. 고래에 대한 가이드라도 빼곡하게 만들어둬야 최소한의 공부라도 하지 않겠나요?
나 그런 거 안 읽는 거 알면서 또 그런다.
She could have stopped after read.
그럼 읽을 수밖에 없도록 귀에 못이 박히게 해드리죠. 관리자님, 보셨죠? 저희에게는 아직도 시간이 필요해요. 준비해야 할 것도 훨씬 많고요.
Holy shit, Ish. Shut up.
저 킹크립계는 쫓아낼 수 있는 거잖아요. 그럼 그렇게 해두고 버스 개조는 좀 더 뒤로 미루죠. 그렇게 시간을 벌면...
Ishmael, I'm not sure. My lack of memory doesn't help, of course, but... I don't get what you're so scared of or what we're supposed to be preparing for. As much as I want to respect your opinions and reflect them, I don't think this is the best for all of us, so...
모두는 무슨 모두예요?
Huh?
솔직해지죠, 저희. 지금 여기에 정말로 모두를 위해서 희생하는 사람들이 있나요? 다들 자신만의 목표를 이루기 위해 림버스 컴퍼니와 계약했죠. 저도, 이전번의 이상씨도, 그리고 나머지의 모든 수감자들도요. 결국 자신이 이루고 싶은 걸 이루기 위한 거 아닌가요? 그리고 당신도 기억을 되찾기 위해서 생전 알지도 못했던 황금 가지라는 걸 억지로 찾아다니고 있는 거잖아요.
Well, there's a lot of things I haven't heard of before because I lost my memories.
누구보다 개인적인 동기로 움직이면서 왜 모두를 위하는 척이신 거죠?
I'm sorry, what?
너 이 자식 감히 관리자님께.
그만.
Virgilius, who seemed to have been discreetly listening in on our conversation, joined the conversation as though he's been a part of it from the start.
이스마일, 면담 때 분명하게 이야기했지. 계약을 지키는 것이 우선이라고.
계약? 그래요. 여기는 회사니까 그렇겠죠.
Ishmael glared at me with a face unlike anything she'd shown before. It was like she was looking at walking trash. Garbage, rather. It sensed clear hostility in her eyes. I'm not the whale!
그 잘난 계약은 지키죠. 관리자님. 당신이 시키신다면
따르기는 할 거예요.
Okay, attack this thing now.
그러니까 앞으로 제게 바라는 게 있다면 확실하게 말해주세요.
Oh, she's going to do the bare minimum. Wow, you sure showed me, woman.
앞으로 제가 주제넘게 나서서 무언가를 돕거나 설명하는 일은 없을 테니까.
She's such a bitch. she's so annoyingly bitchy. Oh.
뭐예요? 저 집채만하게 큰 놈 죽이러 가자는 명령 아니었나요? 명령해 주시는 대로 계약에 따라 기꺼이 따르죠. 관리자 단테님.
She still can't help. She still can't help just giving unsolicited, not even advice, but comments. After Ishmael finished speaking, she blankly stared at me as if awaiting my order. To which I could only reply with, "Let's go." As soon as I finished, Ishmael turned around and left the shop, as if on cue. All I could do was lead the other sinners and follow her. Just then, I heard the vicious sounds of crashing waves and roars of an all-crushing storm. Visions of destruction passed before me. Limbs and bits of flesh tearing off in a shedding storm that brings crashing waves. Ishmael hanging on to the ship for dear life. Am I having a hallucination about her now? And a behemoth of an eye, its overwhelming and all-consuming size looming over the ship, watching her in silence. Perhaps this could be a clue to Ishmael's perplexing behavior. But only Dante saw this now, right? Only he did. The others didn't. How did I resonate with her? How did I see her memories like that? With no golden bow about. I still don't really understand how the whole, like, seeing the memories of others works. Oh my god, 3 waves. Short hair pork? Yeah, like, she looked good with short hair, actually. I like her long hair. But a beautiful woman can just about wear any hairstyle, right? That's the thing. I love her flowing hair, though, like the ponytail. Will the whale be an abnormality? I don't think so, because it must have... Well, it could be a naturally occurring abnormality. You're right, actually. It could... Well, maybe... I mean, these things are mutants. Maybe the whale is a mutant, too. Maybe the whale is just an animal. Just a regular animal, but huge. I don't know if we'll even actually get to see or fight the whale. Do you think the whale will have, like, swallowed the golden bow or something? Is that gonna be the story of chapter 5? And then we'll go inside the whale and fight it from the inside or something? Getting swallowed voluntarily?
적확한 한압이었어. 다소 유리하구려.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Okay, wave 2. Is this the stage you have to grind? Because then it's gonna get annoying. Holy shit. Explosive Blast is quite a cool name for an attack. I would love to Explosive Blast into Ishmael.
일이 끝나갈 조짐이 어떤 사람들은 상처를 그렇게 선장한다고 하오. 나의 벗들도
Like in Gears of War 2. I've never played a Gears of War game, actually. These very obvious console games like Gears of War and God of War and whatchamacallit. Never played them. Never interested in them either. The only Gears of War game I would be remotely interested in would be the SRPG one, the XCOM-like.
건 했고.
Just see a lot of numbers and light going around. Oh, look at this! It's the King Crash Crab. We're just gonna win rate once to see what's going on here.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Okay, it has AoE. And it is pretty strong. Has 500 health as well. I think I'm gonna lose actually. This is not good. Well, if I can get rid of the smaller ones quickly. Yeah, here we go. That's not great, is it? Not a good position to be in. Wonderful strategy, man. You can kill it in one turn? Oh, focus everything on the shell? No, no, no. I'm gonna press win rate. It either works by pressing win rate or it doesn't work at all. Yeah, the shell is broken now. I guess you focus everything on the shell. Oh, this is an AoE attack. And you just outright circuit down like that. Restart in worst case? No, no, no. I'm gonna win this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry your little butts off, everyone. It's just a video game and it's a mobile game. How hard can it be, really? Look, 80 damage. We're gonna survive one more turn, at least. This is not gonna stagger us. And neither will this, hopefully. Well, it did stagger at least two of us, I think. Yeah, wait, did it kill its own crab? Did it summon new ones? We might have to restart this, actually. How did it summon new ones, though? When attacked while this unit has shield HP, deal 7 damage back to the attack and inflict 1 archer. Well, okay, we might have to restart this. Okay, how hard can it be? I didn't know! I also accidentally... Oh my god, that's some good damage! Alas, it's not gonna be enough. I don't think, at least. It keeps attacking its own crabs. Healing, though. We're not dead yet! We're not dead yet, everyone! Oh shit, the shell recovered. Oof. Well, we are dead, everyone. It's over. It's fucking over. Yeah, okay, we're gonna I keep flip-flopping here. We're gonna have to restart this. Jamshi indeed. Okay, well, I was waiting for this. It heals by eating them. They were pretty much a product of their time. I can see how one wouldn't be interested without having experienced them at release. Well, okay. Who do we bring? This and this. This will make it easier. This will make it a lot easier, actually. Oh my god, I have to skip this? Too bad you'll do bigger numbers next time. That I hope for, yes, that I hope for. Well, until we get there, we're gonna keep win rating, okay? That's alright with everyone, right? A little bit of win rate never hurt no one. But I am bringing pierce damage. I have Rioche, I have Heathcliff, and I'm sure. Here, look, Ishmael also deals pierce damage. More pierce damage. You think I'm gonna change my team around for the stage? Are you serious? Sometimes you guys are taking optimization way too far. Why optimize my team when I can win it like this? And I will. I will, don't worry. Ishmael, don't make me regret saying this. Optimization because we're forced to grind. I'm not gonna grind this. Fucking, I'm done with grinding in these games. I hate it so much. Oh my god, okay. Don't want him to use up any more ammo. Focus all damage on the king crab shell, and he dies. Yeah, I guess. I didn't know this before, you know. Man, we need some light blue because I want to use her AoE attack. Forgot to switch out Gregor's ego as well. Is it worth it to uptie 4 the egos? You can uptie 4 them as well, right? It's not just the identities. Okay, it was pretty good. Come on, Rioche, what the fuck? What was that? Okay, again we're gonna this. Just something. Oh my god, guys, what the fuck was that win rate? Well, okay, whatever. I sure hope this is gonna work out better. Oh my god, that was close. No! Why is this one-sided? Oh my god, fucking win rate button! Why is it so bad? Stop win rating? No! Never! I win rated my entire chapter 4 dungeon, okay? Except for a few small corrections. Okay, here we go. I want to go on the shell, which is the last slot. We're gonna debuff this model. Otis will have to take over one of these though, because I don't really want to get hit. Already I'm making concessions here, which is not great. How much tremor do we have? We have 5 tremor, right? No, is this 5 tremor or is this 1 tremor? Is this 1 count of 5 tremor or is this 5 counts of 1 tremor? I don't know. We're just gonna use this. How much speed do we have? Not nearly enough. We're still gonna use this. Okay, let's see this happen. Stage has a banger soundtrack? I don't know. That's alright. Okay, we staggered the smaller crabs at least. That was what I wanted. And the shell is now broken. That was a lot of damage. We're not gonna one turn it, but it's gonna be 2 turns at least. If it doesn't outright stagger us all now. No, it didn't. Okay. Pretty good. So we're gonna do this again. Wait a second. Wrong ego. Here we go. This should definitely kill it. So we can do this instead. Okay. Damage, press damage. No, I'd rather not. Who would want to deal damage? Not this guy. I'm not gonna grind this shit. This is even worse than the bongies. What the fuck? Oh, they just die when it's dead? Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is alright then. Crabs die when they are killed. According to Vigilius, the people at the boatworks have been saving up for a trip back to V-Corp's back streets where the fixer office used to be. After experiencing a warp train malfunction, they apparently decided they'd rather take the car. I considered telling them the truth I learned from a number of identities, but I figured ignorance is bliss and kept my figurative mouth shut. So while they were booked, they didn't see anything that was going on. They didn't learn anything about the actual warp trains. Maybe I feared that the things I said could bring bad results again. Like how Ishmael has fallen out with me.
이걸로 완성이네요.
마침 밀물대네요. 지금 출발하실 수 있을 겁니다.
자, 그럼
그
형태로 전환.
Okay, this is. It looks weird. Okay, I just don't like the visual effect.
이렇게 변하는군. 이 차량을 설계한 분이 존경스럽네요. 사실 저도 듣기만 들었지 실제로 이렇게 작동하는 건 처음 봐서. 아마 이 차량의 핵심만 건재하다면 다른 형태로도 충분히 바뀔 수 있을걸요?
Does this mean we're gonna get a Limbus plane or limb train or whatever? Maybe like Limbus mech?
정말 대단하다는 말밖에는 나오지가 않네요.
Lose expression. He has yaoi hands. Look at the length of his fingers.
네, 파우스트는 대단합니다.
자, 그럼 다들 탑승하세요. 물가에 가서 배로 다시 전환하면 될 거예요.
Oh, look at this. This is a nice picture. Aboard the now boat-shaped Mephistopheles, we forged ahead into the ever-rising waters. My relationship with Ishmael was still precarious, which was something I still wasn't sure what to do about. But since some of the sinners were also trying to be supportive towards Ishmael, I decided that it would be best if I tried to come up with a solution in the meantime. Maybe I'll find out more the further we get from the shores of the Great Lake.
잘 나아가네요.
그럼 우리 이제 돈 받아서 외식하러 갈 수 있는 거야?
돈이라면 아까 받았어요. 계약 이행 완료하자마자 재배치 협회에서 보낸 배송 전문 해결사가 오시더니 바로 잔금을 치러주시던데요.
Deaf Chat. What's that? Deaf Chat Association.
오, 생각보다 어마어마한 회사였는데? 좋아! 잔뜩 벌었으니 오늘은 크랩게 말고 오랜만에 돼지고기 어때? 삼겹살로!
좋죠, 누님.
그런데 미카,
네?
이번 개조 목록에 잠수 기능도 있었어?
그럴 리가요?
Wait.
저거 기우는 것 같은데.
야, 빨리 물 빼!
양동이는 어딨죠? 구멍을 찾았어. 이곳을.
I like this new Isang. I like the new, more engaging Isang.
출발할게. 보글보글.
Ah, that was great. Holy shit, that was good.
출발할게. 보글보글.
Oh.
구명보트 꺼내올게요.
위약금 낼 준비나 해야겠네요.
좋았군.
Finn. Or in Swedish, it would be slut. With our frantic attempts to drain the bus and Karen's skillful rowing, we managed to get back to the boatworks and have the bus repaired. With that, our voyage on the Great Lake began somehow in earnest. That was not needed at all, but it still added, well, somewhat like comic relief, I guess. Oh, this dealt the most damage? Oh yeah, I guess with the ego, with the AoE. Alright, and this is the one you're supposed to repeatedly do, I guess? One module? To be honest, I'd rather do this. If I get 30 scrap out of this... I don't know, actually. Let's get the lunacy. We're gonna roll once more on the Dawn banner, because why not? Is there like a claim all button? No, they haven't learned. You need 4,000? I have how much? I have 650 now with the rewards of clearing the stages. Oh god, what the fuck? How many do you get per clear? How much do you... How many times do you need to... Oh my god, I hate Project Moon so much. Why have they not learned? What's going on with them? How little do they value my time? That's a lot of golden tickets, by the way. Okay, we got an additional identity here.
보트 맡기러 온 고객분이신가요? 잘 부탁드릴게요.
So this is supposed to be Rain. Looks less like a fuckboy in this CG, to be honest. Is there anything else nice we can get out of this, actually? Like, is there any point to grinding this? I guess if you don't get the event background, you're gonna get shit on. Oh yeah, there's the soda, the Rioche soda. Inflict Zinc can gain 3 ego resources of a random affinity currently owned. All allies heal. 3 meager SP. Are you kidding me? 3 SP. Well, okay. The balancing sometimes is really wonky in their games. All right, why is this? Why is there like an exclamation mark? Oh, because of this. All right, everyone, we're gonna extract once more. Am I gonna? Well, why not run one of these? Because I might as well get the Honglu soda as well, and I have so much lunacy anyway, so I might get lucky, you know. Well, oh, I didn't have this before. What is this? My association, Rodian?
누굴 보호해야 한다고 했지?
She got some cannons. Very nice. Do I need to run one of these? What's there to gain? The ego, I guess. The Kurokuma Wakasha, which I'm not sure I have already. This one I have. And the other ego. Well, you know what? It's here, so might as well run it once. Nothing new, which is okay. And then the Dawn one. Just again once more, and then we'll stop the recording. Oh, I feel it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Wait a second. This is not Don Quixote.
네, 무슨 일이죠?
This is Ishmael. How many free-tier identities does she have? Is this a fourth one or something? It's really lopsided. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, she has 3-1 now. I'm sure she had another one actually that I'm missing. Faust only has 1, doesn't she? Yeah, she only has 1, the one who grips. Yisang only has 2 actually by now. How many does Heathcliff have? I kind of like that. I like the style of her. Alright. Faust and Otis only have 1. Yeah, they need some new ones. Ish has 3 really good 000s. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I really like her identities, actually. I like all of her identities. I even like the bad one. Even the sloshing one. I kind of like. My favorite of hers so far, though, is the LCCB manager. And I really like the Molar Boatworks one, actually. I would be up for uptype 4ing this. So this gets sinking. Don't mind my threat count, by the way. This gains 4 defense level down on hit. And this gains coin power 1 for every 5 tremor on self, max 2, and 40 damage on sinking. And evade. Gain rupture protection, 2 of which. Okay. I wanted to check Heathcliff, actually. I should do this while recording, but whatever. How much better does he get? His evade gets better. He gains charge count on evade, which is nice, I guess. His passive gets enhanced. And that's it. His skills don't get touched at all. Oh. At the start of the stage, gain free ammo. Oh my god, it's worth it for that alone. Oh my good lord, it is actually really good to do this then. Oof. Reindeer becomes absurd at 4. Okay, let me check this. Oops. Where is she? Gain charge count. A 4 plus 5 then. Gain charge. Yeah, okay, this is what she needed. Gain 7 charge count, and it's a 6 plus 12 instead of a 6 plus... What was it before? 10? Inflict sinking on hit. Spent 8 charge. I don't know how much it was before. At less than 8 charge. I think it was 10, wasn't it? Target random unit. It's a 2 plus 6 with 4 coins. That's like 12, 24, 26 on max. And on evade, gain charge count. Interesting. I actually want to check one more identity. One of my favorites, the lobotomy called Remnant. How much she changes. 3 plus 8 on the Soul Strike. It should show you the old and the new numbers actually. Gain poise count. Gain poise next turn. A 5 plus 3 on the deep cuts. Very nice skill. And the evade apparently changes. Does this mean that the evade gets colored? Is that what's happening? It's now a lust skill, the evade, instead of like a colorless skill? I'm supposed to be happy about that? Fuck off. What the fuck? You get 3 extra shots at the start of the fight. It's not every wave. That doesn't matter. 3 extra shots is 1 more attack that you can do. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the event and the end of the YouTube recording. I'm gonna stick around afterwards to talk a little bit, but for now, I'm gonna have to say bye YouTube people that are gonna watch this in about I don't know when I'll upload this. Most likely soon, before I'm even finished with chapter 4. Just like I did with the cooking event. But whatever. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Bye.